Chinese people. Chinese people are excited with 2024 China Air Show by PLA. What did they say? I am going to share some of their voices, including one Taiwanese retired officer. What they say, at the recent high-profile Zhuhai Air Show, People's Liberation Army, Air Force, Navy joined air forces to demonstrate to the world their powerful capabilities in systematic combat. This is what they say. And what they say, let me continue. This display, which attracted widespread international attention, was considered to have sent a rare and strong signal to the world, especially the United States. Oh my God. This is not only an aviation event, but also strategic communication on the global political stage. The Zhuhai Air Show has always been a platform for People's Liberation Army to display new equipment and combat capabilities, and this year's air show is even more meaningful. They say, for the first time, the People's Liberation Army demonstrated its stealth fighter combat system in an all-round way, including J-20, J-35A, and the world's first two-seat stealth fighter. They are very proud of this. The equipment of the J-20S represents a significant improvement in China's modern air combat capabilities, especially the J-20S. It is not only an advanced stealth fighter, but also has electronic warfare capabilities. Its technical level can be said to be the world's leading one. They're very proud. At the same time, Navy also demonstrated a carrier-based combat system, including J-5T, J-5D carrier-based power station machine, and J-35 carrier-based stealth fighter. And they want to compare with the Americans. Let us see what they say. Compare with the US military fighter jets and other models. This lineup shows China's rapid catching up in the field of carrier aviation, and in some aspects it has begun beyond the American system. My God. Faced with the display of People's Liberation Army's strength, United States took a quick action. A high-level delegation from a U.S. Indo-Pacific Command led by the General Director of Strategic Planning arrived in China to start negotiations. Really? This action provided a rare direct opportunity for dialogue between the two sides. During the talks, the United States expressed its willingness to establish direct relations and avoid escalation of conflicts, especially in the Taiwan Strait area. The U.S. military emphasized that extremely close distance to each other may cause unexpected incidents. This change of initiative in the dialogue also illustrates an important fact. And they are going to say something. In the Asia Pacific region, the People's Liberation Army's modernization process is posing an increasingly severe challenge to the United States. This is what they want to say. The US military has always been accustomed to proceeding from its position of strength, but now it is eager to prevent miscalculation through dialogue, highlighting the subtle changes in the rise and fall of power between China and the United States. China Air Show is undoubtedly a clear signal sent by China to the world. This is what they are emphasizing. Through past strength predictions that United States is familiar with, it shows China's unquestionable determination to defend national security and development interest. This is not just a simple military show, but also an exquisite contest between tactics and strategy. They kept on saying that the US military's rapid response is in sharp contrast to the political rhythm in Washington, demonstrating the US military's deep understanding of PLA's modern equipment and technological iterations. The high status and the fast actions of the delegation sent this time reflect the U.S. sense of urgency about changing situation, which has also added more valuable to the already complex Sino-US relations. China Air Show 2024 is not only a stage for People's Liberation Army to demonstrate its strength, but also an important strategy to influence the future pattern of current international situation. For China, sending a strong signal to the United States with practical actions while maintaining transparency in its external military strength is an important means to maintain regional stability and peace. From this Chinese rhetoric, we can understand how Chinese people are on social media speaking they are challenging US. Why they speak like this? I think we can see from the media, Western media. For example, the Washington Post, Reuters titles, Daily Express titles. So these titles, what they say, Washington Post say, the headline, with new stealth fighter, China displays ambitions to challenge US. And a Reuters title, Cold War bomber enhances China's ability to strike US bases. Daily Express, World War III fears explode as China unveils a chilling stealth fighter jet J-35 to rival US. So after reading these headlines, I think Chinese are very excited to show that they are very confident to compete with US. Let me speak something about what Washington Post say. Let me have a look, and here what they say. China and Maidan say here according to Washington Post, the Maidan flight demonstration of J-35A, a fifth generation fighter designed to evade radar detection and attack enemy targets at supersonic speeds, was the main attraction on the opening day of China's Zhuhai Air Show. So this is what Washington Post speak. Of course, a lot of millions are watching CCTV live stream about aircraft performing aerial aerobatics. This year gathering of leading Chinese defense contractors has been celebrated by Chinese state media as milestone in Chinese leaders' ambitious plan to forge world-class fighting force by 2050. the Chinese manufacturers are really happy and have churned out a huge number of ships, warplanes, missiles, drones to enforce Beijing's sweeping territorial claims, send a warning to the United States and its allies, according to Washington Post. So, and there are some other media. Finally, Washington Post says that the social media Chinese military enthusiasts were quick to mock China's Russian fighter jets' clunky design. China appears to be trying to have it both ways. Ko said, providing symbolic support to Moscow by featuring Su-57, even as its defense contractors exploit the vacuum left by Russian defense contractors focusing on the war in Ukraine. Chinese throw out all those fully fledged new platforms. It was overwhelming enough to make sure Russia doesn't overshadow them. So this is how the Western media showing a special commentary on the Chinese Air Show. And Reuters, come to Reuters, what Reuters say about this, and the correspondent from Hong Kong, the Reuters, says American-Canadian fighter jets scrambled to intercept a joint patrol of two Chinese H-6 and two Russian Tu-95 bombers in Alaska, according to the statement from North American Aerospace Defense Command. That was happened in July 24th. While the Russians conduct regular patrols in this area, it was the first time Chinese bombers had flown close to US mainland in an operation that revealed the growing power and confidence of China's military, according to the former US Air Force officers. But Chinese and Russian's defense minister didn't respond to this kind of comment. So, a spokesman for China's Ministry of Defense, National Defense, Senior Colonel Zhang Xiaogang, told the press conference at the time that joint patrol was to test improve coordination between Chinese and Russian's air forces. But what Chinese say, this operation does not target any third party. So this is a Chinese way of expression. After watching China Air Show, Taiwanese retired General Li Zhengjie said, "Oh, I'm scared." So what he said, according to him, PLA now has a very detailed division of labor for all combat tasks. We saw this very detailed list of drones in the past. I was scared when I saw it from beginning to end. Drones, stealth drones, early morning drones, reconnaissance drones, medium range aiming drones, they're all drones. I am scared, the Taiwanese retired General Li Zhengjie said.
After watching this video, don't forget to give it thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon to get notified whenever we post new content. Your support means a lot and helps our team create more videos like this. Thanks for watching.